G'day everyone. Start of the final part of this series. I should be able to smash out the last 25 maps. We put up 8 stacks of flame sand yesterday, and it looks like it all sold, so I'll just collect those. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not going to collect anything else because it's not from this test, which drags us up to that, and I can delete the, well, I might just leave it over there as stacks sold. That just sold overnight, which was pretty good. I'll see if any of this sells, since we have so much of it. I mean, it's only selling for 1, so even if it all sells, it's only going to be an extra 8 flame elementium, as that's the amount of slots that we have. So it's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 stacks of that. Alright, I'll see you in some maps. Oh, that'd be nice if it actually gave it to me. Never seen those boots before. That's some shit luck. Precise rejuve. I doubt that's worth much. What is it? 6. Yeah. No, I forgot to scroll to the next level of city. That was a pretty bad city. I only got about 15 flame elementium. Kept giving me embers. Lame. RNG, eh? Alrighty. It ended up taking 7 hours and 31 minutes to complete all 90 maps. I feel like the last 50 were a bit faster. I was doing those on 8.3 instead. And the amount of currency that was coming in was quite consistent throughout all of the maps. And I haven't counted any of the loot that's dropped here in the calculations, but I just wanted to go over some of the things that have dropped anyway. This looked like quite a nice staff that's dropped, a wand. It says 150 for the base, which is quite nice. I didn't include that in the calculations. This one here has a bunch of random ones, but with the physical, it's also about 20 flame elementium. Mountain howling, it's always worth, you know, a reasonable amount, as it's used in some minion builds, which is weird, but anyway. Endless Night with 10% dex is reasonable. Another 10 flame elementium. A couple of these, that's 5. These I think were okay. When I checked, it was 15. It was 15, but there's one up for 1, so I don't know. Whatever. Again, 12. I had some reasonable slates drop. These range from like 10 flame elementium. I think this one was worth a bit. So that's 20 without the LE erosion res on there. If you include that, there's no results. But that's still not 1, so I dare say that combo is reasonably okay. And then I managed to get a +2 minion skills there, but it doesn't have cooldown reduction on it, so I'm not using it at the moment. So that's a brief overview. Oh, I also got these blueprints, but they don't seem to be worth anything at all. Firelord's Sin, yeah, whatever. So we ended up getting Precise Rejuve, Frigid Domain, and and auto defense. All up, they're about 43 flame elementium total. We have a whole bunch of materials. I counted these. I didn't count the desire beads or forging wedges or these or the Proof of Brave ones. So yeah, and one of the most surprising things is we had 12 rank 5 plus beacons drop, which range from 30 to 35 flame elementium each, which is quite nice. I've only listed them as 30 for my calculations, but as you can see, they're worth a little bit more. We had one Desire Core record drop. That's the first one I've had this season. 4 edicts, 9 the ends because we did 90 maps. Makes sense. And 2 Queen's Wicks. Nothing else other than Supernova and Wheel of Time, I guess. A couple of these other ones are worth 3 or 4, but I haven't included those either. So bringing over the spreadsheet, it's a pretty reasonable amount of materials and stuff that have dropped. If you were to sell all these on the auction house, you would pay 121 in tax, giving you 845 flame elementium after that. We had 1,584 flame elementium drop. That includes the sale of the flame sand stacks. The energy cores didn't sell. I only had them up for about an hour, hour and a half. And yeah, so that is included over here. So we can take the tax out of that. And memory card hand-ins as well. Quite a few come from Lost Secrets and that sort of thing. Cost per map, we bought every map for 1.5 flame elementium, and the total cost was 135 FE for 90 maps. A grand total of 2,429 flame elementium, which is simply after tax plus the flame elementium drop, giving us a profit per map of 27 flame elementium, which is really quite good. Now for the reason that I didn't do this tier 8 map test earlier is simply because the cost per map last week was about 6 to 8 flame elementium. So if it cost 6 flame elementium each, that's 540. Now it still would have been a reasonable profit of 1899 equals this divided by 90, which would have still been 21 flame elementium per map profit, but actually looking at that, it's still pretty damn good, eh? But when you're looking at paying 7 flame elementium per map, or 6 flame elementium, it's a little bit daunting. So having 135 flame elementium and doing the maps that way, it seems a lot more accessible to everyone. I think everyone, after a few days, probably a couple of weeks into the league, you should have at least 150 flame elementium left over to do some farming strategies. And I would consider this, or even doing tier 7s in this style, would be a good way of building up some currency. So prior to this, I was really only doing tier 7 maps because they were so darn cheap. Because tier 7 maps, all you need is to come over here, go to the compass, beacon, and you can buy as many as you want for 8 Netherrealm Resonance. 99 Netherrealm Resonance is 3 flame elementium, so that's about 11 maps, 12 maps. which is really, really nice. What else? Someone wanted to have a look at my skills. Putting Summoning Frost Spirit in your 5th slot enables them to auto cast the trait talent all the time, which is really handy. I'll probably chuck in the level 21. There instead. I don't have very good soul candles. I've got cooldown recovery speed and cooldown recovery speed, and a little bit of minion damage. Hero traits, 3% here, which is rather pricey. And then I've just got sealed mana, so I can still use extra abilities, and +2 max nourishment stacks. Obviously, ideally you want more nourishment stacks, but that's what I've got. Spirit cooldown recovery speed and Empower skill. You want the 4th one open so that you can use to you who are calm. Pack scripts, I was running just all quant this entire time to get as much loot as possible. What else? What else? What else? Done hero, done that. This, quick look if you care. So yeah, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed this series, give us a like and a subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll be doing 90 city rushes next, and we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching. Bye.